Hey everybody, welcome into Drums by Liz. So let's analyze this a little bit, okay? This is just playing a little groove for two measures, and then the second measure, second half of the measure at the end on beats 3 and 4, we're throwing in this nice little 30-second note idea, okay? Now I'm coming off of the groove right into the fill-in with a flam, okay? So we're gonna come off and go like 3, playing it as a right-handed flam, but then going right into, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, it's just, no funny sticking at all. So 3, that's beat 3. So 3, and then 4 and we're going to throw in a bass note on 4 and then okay, I'm going to choose to play it like that at the end. Okay, so again from 3, I'll go a little slower with all of that on 4 and 4 and so snare, high, floor, bass, that's 4 and then just and Now if you feel better to go like and you can interject that last and of the beat there with either a right or a left hand, okay? So see what feels comfortable for you. Okay, so again, 3 and 4 and 1. You'd be right back into your groove. Okay, so the groove. Why don't I pattern out a groove for us? Okay, so why don't we do something like 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that'll be beat 1. Okay, so that's 1 E and. Okay. Pretty simple. 1 E and as we're playing eighth notes up there. And again, you could be on the hi-hat if you prefer, but I think it sounds kind of nice on that ride cymbal. Okay, so 1 E and 2 and Okay, we're going to catch that last but I'm going to put it on the bass line. Okay, so 1 E and 2 and kind of like that. That would be if I left it on the snare drum, okay? And you might want to just work it out on the snare at first like that, okay? Because it's really putting a triplet here against eighth notes, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of thing, if we put those notes together using 6 as a common multiple, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And it turns into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but who's going to be able to switch their system of counting and do that on the fly quickly on just one beat and a measure, okay? That's not super practical. So I discovered this years ago to help students think of this in a different manner, okay? Let's think about this as 2 beats, and we're going to think of it as 1, 2, and 1, okay, so hopefully you can, hear that triplet in the background, kind of, having that placement in there, okay? But think about it. If I can kind of feel that easier than trying to count 6 notes there. So 1 E and 2 and 1 E and 2 and let's sneak the note back to the bass. Okay, so again, you can put it either way. Now that alone, I should just do a little video just on that for an idea, right? That would be super cool to throw into any of your grooves. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right? right? So we could, you know, squirrel around with that a lot too, okay? So, all right, so now let's get back into this whole idea, more into the meat of what we're gonna do, okay? But let's finish out the beat first. So 1 E and 2 and 3 E and so when you get to 3 E and you're gonna play E and on your bass line as you maintain eighth notes up here, okay? So it'll be like 3 E and 3 E and 4 and 3 E and 4 and type of thing, okay? So not too hard at the end. Use your left hand to go to that hi-hat, right? You know, half the time it's not playing many notes in the measure. You can easily get that last part in for you. Okay, so 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 and so now that was at a nice slow tempo, okay, and hopefully you could kind of hear that nicely. So again, now let's get into the fill in, okay? So okay. Also realize this one, we can throw this a couple different ways. We could do a drag rather than a flam, right? Off that last note, we'd have to stay on the snare. So it'd be like 1 E and 2 and so kind of like so you're dragging into that rather than the flam. You might like that, okay? So, and you know what? You might use that at quicker tempos, okay? Because the flam might be a little bit hard to pull off, all right? The nice thing, though, if we shift that one note off the triplet on beat 2 to the bass drum, then it'll give us time to have a nice clean sounding flam. So like 1 and 2 and right? That will work for us. But if I was to kind of leave the note up here and then try the flam, sure, we can still do it, but we might not be able to do it at a faster tempo. But great things to practice, right? So 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so you're going to have to kind of be quick on that. So kind of thing. And again, those are great things to practice, okay? All right, so you pick whether you want the flam there or the drag there. Put a bass note with that beginning part, so or kind of thing, okay? It'll give some continuity to everything. Now, then we play it as 3 and a 3 E and a, so 3 and a 3 E and a, and then 4 E and a, which we reviewed. But now let's put a doubling on that last bass note that we're going to hit, okay? So it'll be like. You don't have to use a double pedal to do that. Get your foot fast enough to where it can be like that type of thing, okay? And, just utilize it. That type of stuff to throw in little places, it really is sweet, okay? All right, so I'm getting a little long with the video here, but hopefully there's a ton of little lessons all stacked into one here for you, okay? So try to pull off that 30-second note now. So 3 kind of beautifies the whole thing, okay? There's a lot going on to start with, but if you can pull that off and get that into that nice, clean sound, it's going to be great for you, okay? So. So hopefully, that's coming through nice and clear, and you can hear those doublings in there. And, again, make that your last little thing that you're going to throw into the whole idea there, okay? Get everything else nice and clean, and only do that if you can easily pull that off, because you don't want to slop anything up, okay? Lack of a good term there, okay? Nice and professional there, right? Yeah, we don't want to slop it up. No, we want to sound clean, clear, consistent, smooth, all of those great things that we always work towards. Okay, everybody? Thank you so much for stopping in again, okay? Come on back, because we've got so much to learn, don't we? Okay, and it's the coolest instrument ever, okay? So have fun with it. Reach out to me if you need help. Just drop a little comment. Let me know how you're doing with things. And please subscribe, like, share, do all those great things, okay? I really appreciate it. Okay, everybody, we'll see you on the next lesson. Take care.